Valpo and Texas meeting for the first time ever in baseball. In the first inning, Texas would jump on him, C.J. Hinojosa.
C.J. getting a base hit to right. And after that, Casey Clemens laying down a squeeze bunt. Pitcher Dalton Lundeen unable to handle. Texas on the board, 1-0.
Mark Payton coming around to score, and then Ben Johnson would have a very good night through the 5-hole.
Ben Johnson hitting it through the 5-hole, batting in the 6-hole.
And that may have been a mistake, but one that turned out well for Augie Garrido as he turned in a different lineup card. But, well, he still had Blake Goins on the mound. They expected him to be good, and he was great.
He was good tonight. A big situation right here. Bases are loaded. Texas holding on to a 3-0 lead, and Casey Clemens digging them out of a hole.
Casey had a couple nice digs. He's been doing that all year long. And then we get to the Texas bullpen, and had a couple issues early on. Some wild pitches.
A little control problem here. But Texas able to, again, get the ground ball. They did all night, and who's there? Casey Clemens digging them again out of the hole.
Valpo would score their only run of the game, but Josh Sawyer would come back with a strikeout. He would give way to a couple other lefties. In the fourth inning, Texas offense, Colin Shaw to the right side, and that was a good at-bat.
Great at-bat for Colin Shaw to get the run in, not trying to do too much, hit the ball to the right side and score Ben Johnson.
Fifth inning, Jacob Feltz jumped all over this week.
Yes, he did. Good to see the senior coming off the bench or playing tonight as the designated hitter, getting a base hit, and then Trace Barrera following him up with a single to left field. He needed that. Jacob Feltz scores another run.
Coming in head first, Barrera with a knock. Ty Marlowe and Texas get the victory 7-1.
And now we welcome in first baseman Casey Clemens from the Dish. Casey, so 5 straight wins for you guys. You haven't allowed more than 2 runs in those 5 games. What is it like to play defense behind this pitching staff that is just dealing?
Yeah, well, you got Dylan Peters and Parker French and Lucas, and everybody is finally stepping up. And, you know, they're making pitches at right times, and it keeps us on our toes. So, you know, making plays for them just feels good. And now that we can put some runs on the board for those guys tonight, that was very good.
Yeah, we know Mark Payton is the stud with the bat in his hand, but you all tonight were able to put 7 runs on the board without an RBI from Mark. How important is it for you all to be able to get those runs on when it's not working for him?
Yeah, Mark's a huge part of our offense, and now everybody's starting to get their feet wet and get comfortable around the team. So, you know, we're putting balls in play. We're getting lucky with a few errors, but as long as we keep putting runs up for this staff, we're going to be fine.
Now, in the first inning, you in the 4th spot were asked to do something that power hitter isn't usually asked to do. You were asked to lay down a bunt. You did it, but then after you went past first base, a little collision with the ground. What happened there?
Yeah, Coach put on a safety squeeze, so I bunted the ball down the first base line, and as I hit the bag, I think my foot tripped up on the other guy's foot and ended up hitting the ground, but everybody was safe and the run scored, so that's all I'm happy about.
You did your job. Everything worked out, right?
Yes.
Now, over the weekend, back to familiar territory for you at Minute Maid Park. We saw you on Friday catch the first pitch from your dad, Roger. What was that like for you?
It was a very special moment for me. Very cool to go back home and, you know, in a park where I used to watch my dad play and catch the first pitch. Was just a very special moment with him, and having the family there to watch those games was awesome. And it was a great series by the team. We came out with 3 wins, and that's all I could really ask for him.
I hear you signed that ball for your dad. I hope he kept that in a very special place.
Yes, for sure.
Thank you so much, Casey.
No problem. Appreciate it.